How does Isnad authenticate Hadith narrations? Have you ever wondered how scholars determine which hadith or sayings of the Prophet Muhammad are authentic? The answer lies in a fascinating system called Isnad. Isnad refers to the chain of narrators who transmit these teachings. This method is essential for ensuring that the hadith has been accurately passed down through generations. The process begins with checking the chain of narrators. Each person in this chain must have directly received the hadith from the one before them. This unbroken link is crucial because it connects the narration back to the Prophet or his companions. If there are any gaps, the authenticity of the hadith comes into question. Next, each narrator is evaluated based on several important criteria. First, reliability and integrity are key. A narrator must be known for their strong faith, good character, and trustworthiness. If a narrator has a questionable reputation, the hadith may not be considered reliable. Accuracy is another vital factor. A narrator should have a strong memory and the ability to recall the hadith correctly. This ensures that the teachings are conveyed without errors. Additionally, contemporaneity and proximity matter. A narrator must have lived at the same time and place as the person they are narrating from, allowing for direct transmission. This careful evaluation is part of a field known as the science of narrators. Scholars conduct detailed biographical studies of each transmitter. They look into their reputation, religious commitment, and consistency in narration. This thorough process helps maintain the integrity of Islamic teachings. If the Isnad meets all these standards, the hadith is classified as authentic. However, if any weaknesses are found, such as a gap in the chain or a questionable narrator, the hadith may be labeled as weak. In addition to examining the Isnad, scholars also look at the text of the hadith, known as matn. They ensure that it does not contradict the Quran or other established authentic hadith. This further confirms the validity of the narration. Understanding Isnad is essential for spiritual growth and a strong Muslim identity. It shows the care that early Muslims took to preserve the teachings of the Prophet accurately. This rigorous authentication process builds confidence in following guidance from hadith in areas like modest fashion, Islamic parenting, and ethical behavior. It encourages Muslims to value the sources of their religious knowledge, leading to a sincere practice of faith.